Welcome back, Transformers fans, to another thrilling episode of Bot vs. Con. As always, I am James the Con.
And I'm Bobby the Bot.
And we have interesting, I would say, pull stream to go over today. But before we get into that, let's take a big shout out to The Chosen Prime. So go ahead and check them out for all your action figure needs. They have more than just Transformers, and I'm really hoping they carry those new Street Sharks figures if you look at the toy community that were just announced, because I will be pre-ordering all of those. We'd also like to give a sincere thank you to all of our members. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. We really appreciate it. And we hope to see you at the next con. We already met a few of you at TFCon, and hopefully to see you at the next one. And if you're not a member and you're just a sub, thank you so much. But I would recommend becoming a member because you might see our bloopers, which we already had some just this recording. So members, stay tuned for that. And make sure you hit that bell down below to keep in contact with us when we just post a random video like this. Okay, I think that's everything. So let's go ahead and get right into the news. So all of these images are from TFW. So big shout out to them. They're a great website. I get a lot of news from them. And they took screenshots of everything to make it easy for us. So let's get into it. And here we go. So it is the 40th year. So if you guys have been following the news, they're doing a live stream. I guess, yeah, it's live stream a week for every Thursday. Yes, every Thursday this month. So I don't remember which one it is, but one of the guys said that he's looking forward to the final one on the 28th because that's probably going to be his favorite figure.
Yeah, he did.
Any speculation on who that is?
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's get... And they actually mentioned the leaks. Before I did that, they mentioned the leaks quite a bit, and they know, yeah, it's already all been leaked. It's already all been leaked. So I don't know if that's confirmation, but that's pretty good confirmation to me.
I agree. I think it's going to be some cool little figures that are coming out.
Yes. So let's talk about these. So first is the Haslab. It reached over 20,000 backers. So good for them. I'm glad people like it. I don't have much to say. I don't think they said anything new about it. I did catch at the tail end of this when I logged on. So, Bobby, did they say anything special about this?
They just mentioned that it's back in grayscale because they had to send the original back to, or the painted version back to go ahead and do some modifications or something like that on there.
Yeah. So,
and
I'm happy to go on.
I was going to say, and at time of recording, there's still a couple of hours left in the day to go ahead and get your backing in on this if you're on the fence, like I know James is.
Well, I'm going to be honest. The FOMO after seeing this was like, ooh, maybe I should get it. Am I going to regret it? And then I got to thinking, I don't really want that much leg in my collection. So I decide I think I'm going to skip it and wait for somebody like Fans Hobby to do it because they knocked this out of the park.
I'm not going to lie. I woke up this morning and I actually had a little bit of FOMO as well.
Right? Yeah.
And I was like, I should get this. And then my dog walked by me and I said, why am I thinking about getting this? And he just kind of looked at me like, why are you thinking about getting this? And it was kind of done there. But I do think if you don't have this figure in your collection, you should definitely grab it.
Yeah. Or if you want it. I don't think it's a bad figure at any means. I just think they should have done something more fun, more crazy, more unique for a Haslab. So.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's keep it going. They showed off the Star Raiders, and the first one is Cannonball. And what do you think of Cannonball?
I have actually no connection to the character, to any of these characters actually at all. So this is probably my least, actually no it's not, my second to least favorite out of the ones they showed. I like the skull on the side. I didn't know that these were pirates, so oops, look at that, this stuff is supposed to be turned off. I didn't know they were pirates, so I like the fact that this guy doesn't have a peg leg or a parrot or anything like that. So
he has a patch on his eye. That's what the black paint is.
Oh God. Okay. Well, I
But it's
mean,
not a patch. It's just black paint. It's not like he has an actual patch on his eye.
yeah, maybe it's like, I I mean, and Dragon Ball Z just lost the creator of it
Yes.
while we were at TFCon, but maybe it's like Dragon Ball Z where they had those little eye things
Oh.
that kind of read
Mm-hmm.
people's power and stuff like that. So that's actually kind of cool. I actually like that. So it's fine. It's I like the colors. I like the gold and the black on them. The alt mode looks good. The pop mode looks good. Again, I don't know what it's supposed to look like, so it's a decent figure.
Now, will you be picking it up?
I did pick it up.
Oh, wow.
I put a pre-order
Okay,
in.
Bob. So one thing that I wanted to mention is he has the interchangeable hands. Now, but what's cool is they're not hooks, but it's still that pirate theme, but it's not a straight up hook hand. And they actually fit in the legs like the original toy, which is kind of cool. I'll give it to them there, but it needed a lot more of that teal green skull deco on the side of them, I think. The original toy has more. I get why they didn't, because that's probably expensive, but I think it needs a little bit more. But this looks, I think this is a very good retool repaint. And before anybody asks, yes, I'm picking him and the rest of these up. So I won't even leave that up to question. So yeah, and I think he looked good, Now let's move on to Lockdown. So what do you think of Mr. Lockdown?
This is my least favorite of the bunch. I again don't have a connection to Lockdown. I did watch was it animated that he was on? I did watch that. Didn't really like the way he looked on the show. Elongated head. It looked kind of something, I don't even know. I think I like this mold, I guess, but he seemed tall on the cartoon, and this isn't a tall figure, so that threw a little bit of a wrench in what I thought about it. I think they made the alt mode look pretty accurate, I guess, to it. The thing I do like from what I remember on the show is that he collected weapons from people he defeated or whatever, so that hook and stuff like that looks good. This head looks like somebody took a candle to it and melted it. I don't like the face at all.
Well, it doesn't surprise me you don't like the face, because it's based off of a movie toy Lockdown, which I have right there, and it's probably one of my favorite figures of all time. I am also disappointed with the lack of height. They actually mentioned that, and that's why they didn't make it animated universe Lockdown, was because it didn't have the height. So they just made another Lockdown, I guess. I am happy that the front of the car, which was one of my complaints when we first saw these, will have the green going all the way through.
Yes.
So that makes me happy. I think it needed that, because right now it's just a black car. This is not Lockdown. He's supposed to be a muscle car with spikes. This is like a rally racer car. It's just a repaint of the Junkion. But since it is a Junkion, I would actually splurge and get a upgrade set if it made him taller. Not gonna lie. I would do that. Because, again, I have a connection with this character being a bounty hunter. I just think he's so cool. I don't like that he has a Decepticon symbol, because he shouldn't have any faction symbols in my headcanon. I don't know if that's what it should be or not. But yeah, I'll be happy to pick it up, but it is probably my least favorite too, because I have such a connection with the character, and they did him so dirty with making him a simple repaint. But nowadays, with how the size of Transformers are, if they made a Voyager-sized, bot that turned into a deluxe-sized car, which was really cool about Lockdown, it would be, Commander-class price point.
Yeah, I guess so.
And he rips apart. This is probably my favorite. This is Filch. And this one's really good looking. I am very surprised. And I like that they put the wings as swords. We've only seen them as like shield things, in all the promo pictures. I also just realized her feet are the wrong way in this picture. Don't like that. But I really like the colors. The Air Razor mold is a lot of fun. If you guys don't have it, I would recommend it just to mess with it. It transforms really interestingly, and I think it has one of the better bird alt modes. But yeah, I think I might need 2 of these. So if you find them in stores, pick me up a second one, because I'm gonna repaint the purple as bright baby blue and make it crow.
Wow.
I was gonna do that with AirRazor, but I never got around to it. So if you find one, an extra one, because I think this might be the only one you didn't get. Am I right?
This is the only one I didn't get, and I totally forgot about the premium. I went on and it was sold out, unfortunately. So there goes another use of my useless use of my premium membership. Then I went to Walmart, and for some reason my account wouldn't check out, and that was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. And so I ended up creating another account, and that worked perfectly fine, but my account didn't work. So I did miss out on this one. So I will be on the hunt for this. So I guess I'll be looking for 2 then.
If you find another one, let me know. Because I think this looks great. It's going to go with my Cryotech characters already. This is one of the few characters I know nothing about at all. I think it's from RID 2015. I didn't watch that show. Think it looks interesting, but again, I don't plan to watch that show. But a crow transform is so cool, so I'm glad I got at least one pre-ordered.
Yeah, I like it as well. This was my second favorite.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And this is what I'm talking about. That is a very competent bird mode. It's hard to get a bird mode correct, but I think this does its job pretty well. And again, good. Holding it like a sword. Yeah, I think they did a great job. But this is probably your favorite, which is Ferric. I thought it was really cool how they used a comic book face. Since he's only in the comics, they made it kind of tie into that, which is pretty cool. It makes sense why the face looks so crazy.
Yeah, the face is probably my least favorite part about this figure, because I think I mentioned before, it looks like Granny Goodness from, which was a villain on in DC Comics. That's what it looks like from their animated movies and stuff. So, but I did like this mold for the Cyclonus. The colors look great. I actually think the orange blends really well with that gray and muted white or off white or whatever, a crew, whatever color you want to call that. It looks really good. The orange on the weapon as well. All that ties in really, really well. I think this looks really good. And actually not the weapon, on his arm. I think it all ties in really well, and I'm looking forward to getting this one probably the most out of all of them.
Yeah, I think I'd still be looking forward to the bird most, but this would probably be second out of all of them. So that's all of the Star Raiders that they showed off. I think they all look great. There's going to be a leader and another deluxe that they're going to show off at a later date. And if I'm remembering correctly, the leader is Thundertron, probably in different colors. I'm hoping it's the Nemesis Leo Convoy colors, because I probably would pick that up. And then I don't remember the other deluxe. So let us know who you think it is down below.
I still haven't opened them.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise anybody at this point, Bobby. All right, well, why don't we... Oh, there's your Granny Goodness face. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not... Again, I don't know what it's supposed to look like. So I don't... that's just what I see is Granny Goodness. That's all I see.
And then they showed off the Target Prime. Not Target Master Prime. It's actually Target Prime. They showed off a total transformation video, which was kind of cool. So what do you think about this thing?
I think I'm going to order it.
You didn't already? I think pre-orders are already up. So you might have missed out.
No. But, when I was talking to you earlier today, and I was just like, I think I'm going to get this. And then I like the bot. I like the bot. It looks really good. The red and black. I really like that color scheme on him. I also like, what is it, Spot or whatever the
Bullseye.
Bullseye, yeah, him too.
There you go. There he is.
I actually, I like tapes. Maybe it's because being
he doesn't turn into a tape though.
It looks like a tape.
He turns into a bubble mailer.
Okay, it looks like a tape.
You didn't hear them say that? Like,
no,
it's supposed to turn into a bubble mailer, and then the big thing on his arm scans the bubble mailer.
Oh, I missed all of that. It looks like a tape to me, but
I mean, it is. It's Ravage, just repainted.
Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like a tape to me, but that's actually really cute, and I think I like it even more.
So I do like this. I will say, I like the tape. Like you, I like tapes. It's a little weird seeing Ravage as a dog, because he's always been a panther, cat, whatever you want to call it in my head. Right. But, this mold was so tiny that it's kind of indistinct. So, it's okay, but it's not worth the price tag of $60, if you ask me. I don't really like the Laser Prime mold. I mean, that's like when we did our most, disappointing and best figures. I didn't know where to put Toxitron because I was so happy to have him, but I was not happy with the mold. The shoulders kill it for me. They made it much too complicated instead of just making it simple like the original toy. You didn't need to improve it so much. So yeah, I think the deco on the truck container, I can't think of the name.
The trailer?
The trailer looks amazing. That looks really cool. But part of me also doesn't want to give money to Target for Target merch. like it's not a new mold. Like when they were going to do that Amazon Prime, I don't know if you remember that. It was going to be that new Prime mold that was like the what's it called? The Holiday Prime. And they decided not to use it for Amazon. That would have been something different and unique. This is just another repaint in colors that I'm not the biggest fan of. All I see is Santa Claus when I look at this.
See,
that looks like Santa Claus with the black and the white and all that stuff.
I don't know. I think the black does it for me. I really like the black and the red together. It looks almost like a mix of Prime, Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime kind of came together, and we have this Prime.
Okay, I mean, if that works for you, I'm very happy for you because all I see is Santa, just as much as that other one. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be getting this.
Now I'm looking at my holiday Prime, which is still in the box.
Of course it is.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. I haven't put a pre-order in, but I guess I will soon.
Yeah, I'm out. Oh, it is cute. They painted his little black nose, though.
Yeah, a little black nose. Little circle.
They did a good job on the mini. If they just sold this for $10, even though it's one figure, I probably would pick that up. I just don't want the whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 7-Eleven Masterpiece Prime, so
Well, that's different. That's 7-Eleven.
Yeah, well, you love 7-Eleven, but I don't. I go to Target, so it's
I go to Target too, but
we were at Target a couple of days ago.
I said I didn't say I don't go to Target, but that doesn't mean that they ain't a little skeezy. I guess 7-Eleven probably is too.
Yeah.
So it looks fine though. Just not for me.
Yeah.
I know you'll be getting it, and
I think I'll be getting it.
Appeasing your corporate overlords. So that was actually everything, which seemed like a very short stream. Very uninspiring. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Uneventful,
uninteresting stream. We knew everything that came out, and they even showed the Target Prime yesterday. Like it was revealed by IGN or whatever yesterday. So, yeah. I'm glad to see the figures in color. I'm glad to hear Lockdown's gonna have all the green on him. but I feel like they needed more. They did say next week is going to be Legacy Wave 2, which they already showed off again. So, why are we even tuning in? But maybe there'll be a surprise on there. I'm hoping. I gotta say, it's better than the T-shirts they showed off last time.
Oh, last week, yeah. Last week was Snurfest.
So they woke up a little bit with this one, and we'll see if they keep waking up a little bit by little bit. Because wouldn't it be funny if they show off the final figure that they're doing, and it's just Magmatron, and he's like, "This is the one I'm so excited for."
I'd be disgusted. I
would be like, "What are you doing?" So there's me putting the negativity out there in the air again. So let us know what you think they're going to be showing off next week, if it's anything new. If you're going to be if you pre-ordered any of these, if you're going to be pre-ordering any of Legacy Wave 2, I know I'm in for all three of them: Shard, Starscream, and Chromia. I think I'm in for all of them, at least right now, to put a pre-order in. I know Bobby can't wait to get the Core Class Cheetor. That's his go-to. So let us know in the comments below what you're going to do. And Bobby, why don't you tell them what they should do?
First, I'll be getting some Cheetos. I don't know about that Cheetor. That's about. But if you haven't already joined us on this journey, please click the subscribe button. Please like this video. Please share the video. Also click that bell so you'll be notified anytime we have random things. And I mean, it seems like this week we've been popping out a lot, and we have a lot more coming as well. So go ahead and just join us on this journey. We really appreciate it. We try to keep giving back to the fans as much as you guys are giving to us. So yeah, do all that YouTube stuff and help out the channel. If you're not a member yet and you're interested, we really appreciate it. We have several different tiers. And again, it really helps us out. Also, stay tuned for this Saturday, 3 p.m.
Oh, yeah.
Eastern time, 12 o'clock Pacific time. We will be doing a TFCon haul. So yeah, got a couple of things to show off here.
Yeah, he can't wait to show you his vintage Beast Machines Cheetor that he got to go with the new Core Class figure. I know he's very excited for that. So with that, we will see you guys in the next one.
Yuck. That's not the way you want to end a video. Hey, as always, to all debates are one. We'll see you guys on Friday or Saturday, depending.